Africa's population of roughly 1.1 billion is expected to double by the year 2050. More than 80% of that growth will occur in cities. The UN projects that 10 of the fastest-growing cities over the next 17 years will all be in Africa. Africa will have 8 cities that are expected to more than double in population size in the next few years. Africa's top 3 fastest-growing cities are Dar es Salaam, Tanzania's largest city. The city's population predicted to hit 6.2 million by 2025. Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya, is growing by 500,000 people a year. And every year, 390,000 people pour into Kinshasa in the Democratic Republic of Congo in order to escape war and poverty. Today, it has possibly 12 million inhabitants and is predicted to be Africa's second largest city inside 50 years. Well, joining us now via Skype from London is Vernon Henderson. Vernon is a professor of economic geography at the London School of Economics. Good to have you with us, Vernon. The UN predicts that in the next few years, well, by 2035, 10 of the fastest growing cities will all be in Africa. In fact, Africa is going to have 8 cities that are expected to more than double their population size over the next few years and grow even faster than all other cities in the world. Is that good or bad news?
I would say it's a challenge. You know, on the good side is, yeah, these cities will get bigger. They will have more agglomeration benefits that potentially can increase productivity that cities offer. We know that in Africa, that families moving to big cities probably double their incomes in terms of household incomes, the job opportunities for all the people in the household. But the challenge is being able to manage that population growth and have livable cities.
Several of these African nations, though, lie the cities in them lie in very low-lying areas. There's the potential threat of flooding and other natural disasters. As these cities grow, how can they deal with the threat of natural disaster?
They probably need to plan on sea level rise, have better drainage in cities, better construction of roads to have drainage, plan on trying to protect their shores and trying to build away from the lowest lying areas.
I'm going to quote Paul Romer here, one of the winners of this year's Nobel Prize in Economics. He said about living in a city, cities make us smart. Cities are the place to go if you want to learn about the modern world. There are billions of people who want to move into cities and people who are already in cities who want to have more space. We have to make room for that to take place. Is Africa up to that challenge?
That's really tough. So the issue, Paul is talking about the great things about urbanization and why it can drive economic growth and innovation. And he won a Nobel Prize for his work on innovation. So in Africa, there's a lack in most countries of a manufacturing base. And manufacturing, in fact, is doing worse than it was, relatively speaking, 20 years ago. And people are moving into cities, not just the biggest cities, but they're moving into medium-sized and small cities, which would be right to house kind of standardized manufacturing, but that's not happening in Africa.
Professor, it's been really good to talk to you. Vernon, many thanks indeed for being with us.
Okay, thank you very much.